We are live, so let me real quickly go ahead and get the stream pulled up. Oh boy, let's see. Mhm. Gotta wait for the stream to go live. It's kind of annoying. It takes like almost like a minute for it to fully pop up, which kind of is stupid. Oh well. All right, there we go. All right, so what's going on, guys? It's me, Ghost Leviathan YT, back again with another stream. Hope you guys are having a good day. I know I am. Chewing on some ice right now. That's something I don't know if any of y'all do this, but like when I get a drink, I mean, I that drink lasts a while for me because I savor the drink and I'm drinking it up obviously, and then I just start chewing on the ice. The ice is sometimes honestly better than the actual drink itself. Okay, let's go and ping everyone. So we are live, and then there's a lot to talk about. I'll say that. Um, Definitely a lot a lot that has been going on. So yeah, I guess I'll address the elephant in the room real quick. My Discord account got hacked. For anyone that didn't know. Now, no, I wasn't going to some shady porn site, or no, I didn't, was an idiot and clicked on some link. I'll admit, wasn't the proudest, like scam or hack or whatever. Like, I mean, I've never gotten hacked before, but I'll say this. There's some ways where it could be a little more like excusable. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't really thinking. It was a day where I was kind of just stressed out, anyways, to begin with. Essentially, though, a Discord. It was basically one of my friends got hacked, right? I don't know who hacked them, how they got hacked, whatever. I'm not, I haven't even been in contact with them since then because it was a friend on Discord. Um, Actually, a player of the server, and they got hacked, and then they basically convinced me to talk to a scammer, which basically gets your account. Now listen, I feel like I'm an idiot for falling for it in hindsight, right? Like I really should have known, but I used to like watch all those videos on like, oh, like, the most recent Discord scams or whatever, and I'd keep up with it. And this is a hack that I've like never heard of before. Hey, Rex says what's up? What's up, Levi? And so, it's a scam I've never heard of before, and it's something that I was just really unaware of. But now that like I should have known about it, but I basically just was cocky and thinking I knew all the hacks out there, all the tricks out there. I feel like for Discord when I didn't, So I do just kind of want to say, no matter I feel like how smart you are on or how well versed you are on the internet, like hackers and scammers, as the internet and technology advances, so do they. There's always going to be a low life that has nothing better to do and that is doing nothing productive and is a worthless piece of crap. And there's always going to be someone out there that's going to be trying to scam or hack you. So yeah, I did get hacked. I will say, I'm not attached to my Discord account, and it could be worse. Like if it had anything to do with like a bank or anything like that, but thankfully it didn't. So I'm in the clear, right? All I really got to do is just kind of damage control, tell all my friends, tell all servers I was in. I'm making a copy of a server I was in too. And really, all this was just a waste of time for me. I've heard of people, I looked on the internet that they were way worse. I mean, they got like literal like bank information going. So yeah, I kind of am very fortunate there. But I won't talk about it this whole stream. I will rant a little bit in saying that I feel like Discord's security and Discord support and just Discord in general is kind of a trashy platform. They just don't really sorry, it's not that they don't really, they do allow a lot of stuff that it's kind of like for a multi-billion-dollar company like yourself. You'd think they would have kind of had fixed. So I know they obviously cannot fix me being an idiot, but what they can fix is a support ticket and having a support team and actually, you know, responding to you. And being honest, this issue could have been resolved actually probably by today, if it wasn't for the fact that Discord is just very slow in a lot of regards, in a lot of aspects. So yeah, that's that. Not gonna talk about it too much longer. Today, on our stream, I'm not really too sure what the goal is. I kind of just wanted to stream and get this going. So I do want to kind of show off what I've been doing here. I'll admit, all right, this project, it had like a 2-month downtime, bro. Levi, Discord doesn't care about real problems either. Yeah, I know they're stupid. It's like, I don't know, but yeah. So anyway, back to this. This project has been, you know, had a lot of downtime, and it's back up now, so that's good. This was basically going to be a giant fortress. I'm kind of unsure how I want to proceed now because the entire outside of this is done, right? So I have the outer wall done, which is like the first thing I completed. Today I laid in the light blocks, as you can see down there. There was, dude, I'm not even gonna lie, I feel like the light blocks was annoying, but there was so much snow, like you just have to lay it down. So it does actually look a tad bit ugly. In my opinion, like I feel like it could have done with less light blocks, but I physically had to put that much so that snow would not pile up. Listen, snow doesn't look bad when it's like that, but when it's in little splotches here and there, it looks ugly. Secondly, I completely put this fortress in. This thing is not done. I mean, as you can see, you can fly up and fly inside of these things. Like, it's not done at all. In these things, I'm probably going to put rooms and put, like, compartments. So I'm not entirely sure. I do want these to be slightly functional as, like, defense towers. We may work on these a little bit on today's stream. I did say I was going to work on roads. Mainly, honestly, just repairing some of the roads, but also I might light them up better and just kind of make the roads in the USSR slightly better. And then secondly, the country of the Zulu Empire, formerly known as Basilisk, their leader is good friends with mine. Basilisk has been a part of the USSR in the past, and, you know, quite a bit, so I think he doesn't really play the server that much. I'm thinking about reabsorbing Basilisk. So I may actually start doing work in there, kind of, so that I can, you know, get it up to par with the rest of the USSR. But yeah, you can fly into here. I feel like really this from down here actually looks like really cool looking. So you know, let me guys know. Let me guys. Sorry, that made no sense. The English was not there. Guys, let me know what you think I should do with this. So I'm kind of torn between two things, right? One is like an actual like a military fortress. So you walk in here, there might be like, I don't know exactly how it'd be laid out, but essentially a fortress for defense, a fortress for the USSR military, like a USSR like government kind of fortress building, or a world government meeting, like an official place where the world government meets. So as you know, we have started the government again. And we meet next Wednesday, but yeah, that's going pretty good, and I could see, honestly, like, this round top looks amazing. I could have maybe even stained glass in there, like, I'm not even too sure, but imagine, you know, every seat, I could have the country's banners, like, all along the walls over here, and then I could have, like, the seats, I could basically have, like, the center kind of, like, almost, slope down, and this could be like the speaking room, and then there's like the seats, and this could basically be where like court trials could be held, or even the government meets, whatever. Haven't fully decided. The government option would probably be the easiest because it would just be easier to set up. All I'd have to do is kind of polish the top off and then kind of honestly just make almost like not bleachers, but just kind of seats for people to sit. An actual military fortress, this would be like a gigantic, intricate, like, labyrinth. So, I'm not too sure. I won't work on it today because I've been working on this quite a bit today. I'm kind of burned out with this project right now, so we'll worry about something else. But yeah, I think it's looking kind of good. Rex is saying, Levi, check the bounties. Will do. Okay, so I do also want to let you guys know. I think, yeah, I did leave keep inventory on. I'm gonna turn keep off. Keep Off. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure I'm turning keep off. It's not supposed to be on. It was on earlier. We were messing with each other, messing with it. All right, let's go check bounty zone. Okay, so Rex is saying check bounties. That probably means something is updated. And I got Chick-fil-A ice right now. All right. Okay, so we're going to creative. Um, we have like no room in our inventory right now. We may have to put something up real quick. I guess I'll just put the smooth stone up. Let's see. Slash give at s deny. Oh wait, no, not deny. What am I talking about? Slash give at s barrier. Barrier. Okay, barrier, and then bedrock. Got it. Okay, so Rex is saying to check the bounty. Let's see what we got down here. Okay, oh, this is open. Oh my. Yo, this is not supposed to be open. You can't really get in it, but whoops, I guess I left this open. Let's all right, all the bounties are still here. I think these are actually unchanged. I'm pretty sure this is You Wished and Cyber. Is that Mars? Mars's bounty? Hold on, let me go check. Third Emperor. What does that say? It says Mars. Okay, Grand Conqueror is the fourth one over, which is Pages. Okay, oh boy. That's not changed. Well, obviously, there's more in here. That's not changed. I'm pretty sure at the very top there was only like 5 stacks of gold at the very top. So let's go and see. Has it changed? Okay, a slight amount has been added. That is 2.5 stacks of emeralds. I'll have to write that down later. Okay, okay, so let me patch that up. 2.5 stacks of emeralds, though. Okay, so a slight increase for Page. What is the fourth bounty saying? Fatal, okay, which would go to Yo Granddaddy. We'll go and see if that's been updated in any amount. Okay, so for Fatal, Kijikanik, no, I don't know who, I think that's Admiral Bounty Pool. Who? Okay, oh, I guess this is the bounty that, Broken Colt. Okay, so Broken Colt is, the warlord, or is the, sorry, yeah, the warlord he's added to. Okay, so, decent amount of emeralds is being chucked in here as of right now. I'll definitely have to make sure to update this bounty, when I get a chance. Broken Colt, I'll take that as a threat. Your bounty just got updated. Alright. Oh, we added a full shulker. Okay, so that's roughly a 15,000 bounty right there. That's pretty good. Honestly. Okay. And then patch this back up. Alright. Well, I guess we'll continue on with our day then, knowing that someone's bounty is increased. I need to add a shulker to someone's bounty too. I remember upping the bounties, like the original bounties of like Page and or not Page, Cyber and You Wish, like quite a bit, and like their bounties have actually not even changed at all. So which I think is slightly surprising. You'd think someone would have upped it a little bit. Who added 5 netherite to mine? I don't know. 5 netherite's like not really an insane amount though. But all right, so what do we do now? Well, okay, so I think in the actual USSR capital area, we've had stone or smooth stone as kind of the roads, right? And the main Polish road is whatchamacallit, stone brick, and a lot of roads is stone brick and cobblestone. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get these roads down here, and we're gonna update them to smooth stone. So let's see. Let me real quickly go and do this, or put some of this stuff away, because I really do. I feel like smooth stone is just objectively a better looking block, and I feel like actually for roads, it does look a little better. Like cobblestone, I think actually looks better, but cobblestone is just overused, and then stone brick also is again overused. Smooth stone is a more niche like road block, but I think it actually looks a lot better in my opinion. So yeah, I'm not exactly an aesthetics expert, but I think it does look a little better. Okay, I'm actually liking this a little more. So for these roads, they kind of jut out, right? Which is something I did originally, mainly because most of these roads were installed in snow biomes, right? And in these snow biomes, we don't want snow popping up, right? Which is, pretty obvious. It can kind of get annoying. So we would have this. We would make the roads out of slabs, and then have the slabs jut out of the ground, so that snow wouldn't pile on them. But aesthetics-wise, it just doesn't really look that good, right? Which, at a certain point, I feel like functionality should take place over aesthetics. Like, I feel like aesthetics is not always something that, you should just 100% be worrying about. Because you can have a very aesthetic, good-looking city, and the city just not be functional at all and be annoying and be, just kind of a nightmare to be in, right? But obviously, I don't think, I feel like snow is a small, kind of issue, generally speaking, and now that we're starting to get more, like, funding for this kind of stuff, or not funding, sorry, we're just starting to get more, time and more resources. I don't think it really hurts to, kind of, start basically spending more money on, like, glowstone and stuff like that, for a slightly more aesthetic town. And also, especially in the Soviet capital as well, too, we don't want the Soviet capital to look tacky, like, come on. So, I don't want the actual capital itself looking tacky. We're gonna do a good job on the capital. But yeah. Now, another thing, too, is strays, right? Because strays are one of the only mobs that spawn in the snow biome, which I'm surprised there's no way I just one-shotted that thing with a pickaxe. That's crazy, honestly. But yeah, strays are honestly the only thing that, really one of the only things that spawns in the snow biome, but also they are just so annoying. Like they are just a real pain to anyone that does projects where they're working in the snow. You know the issue strays pose, right? So to combat this, I feel like honestly, we may have to light up the USSR as a whole. Get it lit up more, get it more kind of functional. I feel like because the original point of the USSR, for anyone that doesn't know, it was established as a city. It wasn't even really going to be a nation. It was going to be a city inside of another country that was there to protect the new players from strays. Because, I mean, if you spent a single second in a snow biome, you know that this place is just littered with strays. I mean, it's like impossible to avoid these guys. And especially for a new player, that can be really annoying. And at the time when the snow biome was more like untamed, I guess you could say, there was just less people. There was less builds, less stuff that had been done. Obviously, yeah, there was kind of more of a need for, like a town to take shelter in. But now there's not as much of a need. There's more stuff at spawn, right? So there's more, like, places, more opportunity. Now what we need is you to be able to walk around in the outside and it be safe. Like, originally it was, okay, the outside, there's nothing really there. We're still kind of newly developed, so we need to just provide basic protection. But now we need to provide a more kind of advanced protection, which is just stopping the strays before they even spawn in the first place. So, alright, let's see. I guess I'll finish up this road. I may replace some of the cobblestone stuff. I won't replace it all. They also need to add, like, different slabs into different roads, if that makes sense. That made no sense at all. Like, different slabs can mix, because they don't have that, I'm pretty sure, as of right now. And that actually seems like a very annoying feature that they don't have in the game, like, slabs just can't mix. Like, what? That's stupid. They're promoting racism. But alright. We'll get these on here. Okay, for this, like, oh, where am I getting shot from? Okay, let me make sure. I really can one-shot this guy with a pickaxe. That is wild. Let me see if I can one-shot him with a shovel. I'm wondering. Come here. Okay, it's a two-shot with a shovel. That's honestly, that just goes to show. Netherite tools are so funny. I remember when they made the netherite hoe, and dude, people would try and, like, kill you with the hoe. That was actually it was like a disrespectful kill when they do it, too. It was hilarious. So, alright, we'll, wait, oh, that, like, dude, I thought my, like, block turned into ice for a second. I was like, dude, what in the world happened? Okay, we'll go and get this, and then We'll obviously have to put light along a lot of these roads, which will sadly melt the ice. Which another thing I'm thinking about too, what would be really, cool to invest in is lighting up the entire river and unfreezing it. Because ice does melt when there's a light source. Like light melts ice, right? And it melts snow and it melts stuff like that, right? So in theory, to make this even more like 10 times new player, like friendly and accessible, we could unfreeze the entire river. Which, how aesthetic is that? You could debate that. I don't know. I know it would be a very big undertaking because obviously, that'd be a lot of light. What it would do is it would prevent strays from spawning on riverbeds. It might even actually limit drowns. Downsides of it, however, is really expensive and time consuming. And that's, kind of about it. But is there really that much of a demand for boats in the first place? I mean, this is one thing Mojang gets wrong. They need more advanced boats, right? Like, we don't have, like actual ships. All we have are just these tacky little, rowboats that are just, so trash and so primitive. And, like, there needs to be a second ocean update. They could honestly have 3 ocean updates, and I'd still be, like, happy. What they need to do, though, and if I were them, is there's kind of 3 things they need to address, right? They need to address the end. I feel like above all else is the end, because the end has just been sitting for far too long, and it's overdue for an update, right? So number 1, address the end, right? Number 2 is address the oceans, right? So I feel like there is some other stuff you could point to that kind of is a little more like, it's like deserving of an update. They need to address the oceans, in my opinion. Before the aquatic update, the oceans were just pathetic and pitiful, and now they're just less pathetic. They're still pathetic though. And I feel like, the main problem we keep having with these dang oceans is that, people just don't really seem to understand that, like, hey, or no, not people, sorry, Mojang doesn't understand that what incentivizes players is late game, they need to make the late game more friendly, right? To their player base. And the oceans it's so weird. You can't access them really much as a beginner because you need the water breathing potions. But there's no point to even come to them as an older player, because when you do come to them, there's nothing of value there. It's like they really are just, so like tedious almost in a way, and so it's kind of annoying in that respect. I feel like, because it almost just feels like you have to go through all these hoops and crap like that just to do something that is kind of just worthless, honestly. So okay, yeah, he's talking to him. So yeah, it's they need to fix the oceans. I feel like without hesitation, hurry up and do that. And once they fix the oceans, I feel like then they can worry about other stuff. The next thing they need to worry about, dude, is the Deep Dark. I mean, the Deep Dark is, bro, I feel like they've kind of done it dirty. It's an amazing update, don't get me wrong. I feel like it was one of the best updates Mojang's done was the Ancient Cities. I say that. However, there's always kind of a caveat, I guess you could say. They need to address the portal allegations, right? Because as of now, it's not a portal. And as of now, it's non-functional. And as of now, the Deep Dark has not been expanded on past what's in the game, and there has not been any plans to expand on it. I think there should be. And I think that expanding on the Deep Dark should almost, in a way, kind of, I feel like it is, it's almost just overdue. Well, I'll say that. Because, when you think about it like this, the Deep Dark was already promised as like oh yeah, this update's coming, don't worry about it. We're gonna release all of the cave update in one, plus the Deep Dark, and then the cave update gets split in two, and then we get the Deep Dark as like a separate from the cave update. which, you know, they kind of cheated us out in that regard, I feel like. And then we get that, and then the Deep Dark, there's still a lot of mysteries and a lot of questions to it, and they haven't addressed a lot of that. And so that's one thing I think they need to kind of hurry up and get their head on straight with and kind of figure out what they want to do, because I think, you know, what the Deep Dark reminds me of is the Upside Down from Stranger Things. That has so much potential right there. You know, they need to capitalize and expand on that, you know, potential for something like the Upside Down. Like, bro, that's so cool. You know, the Upside Down was already a concept. I bet it's been done in sci-fi before, but it was a really cool concept when Stranger Things did it. They need to do it again. Honestly, that's what they need to do. All right, so we really need to look right here, and we need to kind of see, should we this right here is just like scuffed. I mean, this entire road is kind of just probably the worst. I didn't even build this. This is the only road that I haven't built. I think it's the worst in the USSR. Okay, but we have this road changed to smooth stone. That's nice. It's connected along the central kind of smooth stone path. Um, this like Central Park Square area. I think I'll have these be made of smooth stone. I think that makes more sense. Secondly, over here. Okay, there's a little bit of snow. It won't hurt anyone. Okay, dude, these torches gotta go. But I don't have like. Well, I do got a stack of glowstone. I could do that real quick. Um. A lot of these are deny blocked. So it could actually be an issue. Hold on, I'm gonna not AFK, but we'll quickly check something. Also take a bite of my ice. Let me real quickly look at something. Alright. So we got who else do we got on? Oh, it's just me on. I guess KG Titanic already left. It's kind of a dead night tonight, you know. And this is one thing that, you know, it's kind of hit or miss with streaming and playing the server. It's like it kind of depends, you know, really getting people. But all right, okay, a lot of these torches are not deny block. That is good. So what we're gonna do, I think, should we hold on? I wonder if we could line the mansion with glowstone. That would look really tacky. I'm not too sure. I mean, this mansion's already tacky looking as it is. Like, I'm debating. I wanted to clear the snow here, but glowstone did such a better job. You know, so I don't know. He said I was going to kill KG and his stupid off fell. Okay, not tacky. Dude, this is definitely tacky. Not tacty, but tacky. Need to just, you know what? I'll go and place one right there just because I saw a lot of snow kind of accumulating. So if anyone watches One Piece, right? I'm currently on Cake Island. And being honest, bro, like Cake Island, I feel like has been the best arc I've ever watched. I didn't even. Oh, you said you didn't even have to kill Cake. Oh, he fell. Okay, I see. Dude, I feel like Cake Island is like if they did Dressrosa right. You know, so far, because I feel like, you know, the problem with Dressrosa is it started off really good. It started off like, oh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? And then it kind of just gradually just kind of got, you know, dragged out, and it just felt so annoying. Um, and so really Cake Island is like is like if Dressrosa had the same hype going on it continued, which is what I'm liking so far, because Cake Island so far, there has not really been a dull moment. I mean, there was at one point, I feel like, where it got a little dull, but you know, so far, dude, Cake Island has just been so good. And you know, the characters are all really cool. You know, I'm not a big fan of like Alice in Wonderland, which I know that's what it's based off of. But yeah, I mean, I feel like so far the whole Cake Island like concept has been you know, really neat. And, you know, I look forward to it. I know, you know, I've had, obviously, like, every single One Piece arc gets spoiled, you know, by people, but I know Luffy's going to fight that, like, Katakuri guy. And I know he's going to do that Snake Man. But, you know, really just leading up to that, I think that's going to be cool to watch. So, yeah, definitely. if anyone is on the fence about watching One Piece, you know, it's good, but you just gotta have patience. And that's with every show, I feel like. Seabass is saying, how much you want to bet my country griefed again? I mean, I don't know. I actually think I flew by your country not that long ago. And I don't think it looked grief really. Not the BDR part, bro. Just play some. Well, I don't want to ruin all like the other snow and everything. Okay, so let's see. I guess we'll kind of we'll just glowstone this all around. Okay, okay, okay. I hope we get this right, because dude, I don't want there to be a lot of snow that just starts appearing. Okay, let's see. Oh man, gotta deny block crap. Your little chipmunks, dude. I don't know if it's. I mean, like, listen. I'm not saying I don't know, as in like my members couldn't hurt a fly or whatever. But I mean, I really don't even know at this point because, bro, there's a chance it could have been Slamurdy's friends. There's a chance that we got this ESP guy that could be going around. I mean, really, we can't make any assumptions yet that it is just Poland. But I mean, hey, if they're griefing and you report it and you say like, hey, here's the time frame from where it happened. Here's who you think it is, and here's why you think it is. Um, I'll definitely have to I'll look into it. And the problem with the ESP is when it gets reported too late. Is the quicker you do it, the easier it is for me. Okay, bro, these deny blocks are getting on my nerves, bro. Let's see, is there one right here? Yeah, there's one right there. There's no deny block. Okay, so are we good? Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, I scuffed this whole like mansion up. Oh no, oh man. I'm gonna have to break this. Okay. Who else is at war with me and active? Well, yeah, you don't necessarily gotta be at war with someone for them to be griefing you. I mean, I have been griefed plenty of times, even in, that was back when I hadn't been at war in a while. So, I mean, war, I really don't think that's a good, like, metric of incentive, right? Because war is not something that I feel like is, there's no benefit in grieving someone's country if you're at war with them, So it's, I don't know. Not saying that they want to do it, but, it's just kind of pointless. Oh boy, Rex is spouting Rex crap. It's not Slim's team. I mean, listen, I did ban Slim's team, but really, what way is there to rule that out? Like what is the process in which you ruled out it being Slim's team? They're banned for a week, and I'm constantly being grieved. I know they weren't all banned for a week. No, Slumurry was banned for a week. I hadn't banned his team for a week. Secondly, the ESP. I feel like I'm the server clown to make everyone laugh. Yeah. And secondly, Seabass, though, what I was gonna say, this ESP guy, it's not Poland because Poland is getting hit pretty hard with it too. So whoever this is, there is a chance that this griefer could also be an ESPer. Now I keep hearing whatchamacallit. Okay, but yeah, Seabass, are you sure you're not just seeing old griefs? And if not, report these griefs to me and detail exactly what's happening. Because when you just say grief is a very broad term, right? I could actually, you know what? I'm gonna grief right now. That's a grief. Legally, I just broke the law right here. I'm a criminal. Because technically, you cannot build or place in a country at all. That is not your own unless you have permission, right? So when people say, "Oh, I got griefed," okay, to what severity are you getting griefed? Because there's what I call there's three types of grief, right? I'd actually classify it like four. There's malicious griefs where people are obviously just griefing your country to be a jerk. There's what I call unintentional griefs, which is okay, someone like I don't know, they broke a tree in your country because they needed wood, or someone like accidentally broke some snow, or someone it's basically a very minor grief that was not really there was no malicious intent behind it. It essentially just kind of turned out that way. I feel like, and then there's what I would call like a mindless grief, which is just block trails. Those are kind of the worst. Those are actually some of the worst because when it comes to like a mindless grief, it's like there's no. It's not even like they hate you. They're just doing it because they themselves are terrible people. You know. So, and then the fourth class I would call like extreme griefs. Like if someone's just like, you know, basically just trying to attack the whole server. I'm not invalidating your griefs at all, Seabass, but essentially what I'm saying though is like there's a chance that, you know, a chance. When you use the word grief, it's not like insanely severe as to what I'm thinking, what's the image I'm conjuring up in my mind. Or B, it's just kind of mindless people running around like same thing we've been dealing with for years because my country gets griefed all the time. All the time, you know, and I can't really, oh, ow, bro, I put my elytra on, that's, okay, anyways, that's stupid, like, I swear, I pressed my elytra, that's dumb. I steal from, well, I mean, if you steal from my country, I don't got anything in my country that's, like, blocks I'm intent on keeping. Every item in my country that's stored in a chest is public property. I don't care if you take it. Alright. You know what? Where does this lead to? We've done a few nether, you know, exploring stuff here and there. Never really gets us anywhere. But, you know, sometimes it is kind of fun just to fly around in the nether. Because I feel like the nether is the place where you can catch people with their pants down. No weird stuff. That's like a figure of speech, right? Because in the overworld, you know, people hide their bases, right? They do a very good job at, you know, keeping security, keeping things tight, right? They don't do that in the nether, or at least most people. Most people, bro, I guarantee your nether portal to your base is bare naked right now, and there's no security at all, and it's not hidden. Most people don't really care about the nether portal, and that's why a lot of bases can be found like a snap of a finger in the nether, right? And so I feel like it, you know, it is almost just kind of, you know, kind of funny in a way, because the nether is like, yeah, it's basically the place where people are kind of exposed in a way, and you can get people's bases like really easily, especially because the nether is, you know, it's condensed, right? So, for example, if your base is like 100,000 blocks away, divided by 100,000 is, I can't do the math in my head because I am retarded, right? But it's like a little under, it's like, I think a little under 15,000, or it's like near 15,000, right? That means like, bro, or wait, is it 4 blocks or 8 blocks? No, it's 8 blocks, right? Dude, I'm like forgetting. Yeah, it's 8 blocks. 1 block in the net, in the over, 1 block in the nether is 8 blocks in the over. I think, right? Am I tripping? Guys, am I tripping? I don't know. I cannot remember on the top of my head. I think it's 8. I'm like 90% positive it's 8. Me only buy a server when I don't use nether travel for that exact same reason. Yeah, honestly, if I had a base that, you know, I was like hell-bent on keeping secret, don't even use the nether, bro, because the nether, you know, you got to worry about security in another dimension, or in the overworld, which is, you know, already a dimension to worry about, and then you also got to worry about security in another dimension that you don't even really go to that often, and that's really only used for resource gathering and stuff. But yeah, this kind of just does go back to my point of like, it's so much easier to find people's stuff in the nether, and I bet I've probably even leaked some of y'all's bases on stream accidentally, or I've leaked a path to get there through the nether. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't even be surprised if I've leaked an old base of mine or something in the nether. It's like actually kind of crazy in a way how loose the nether is. So Seabass is saying, bro, mining for glowstone like a peasant. Bro, what do you mean I'm mining for? I have glowstone in my base, but I'm not going to my base, obviously. I just need a little bit. Go to my country room. I don't even make Maybe I leaked my basement when I showed a dirt block and chicken found it. I showed a dirt block? Really? What was this? Like a dirt block on stream? I don't remember this. What world was this in? Or you're describing some like 2B2T like type account. Like, oh yeah, Chicken Dorito solved my breathing patterns and determined that I was in North America. Coordinates, like, bro, the people in 2B2T are like desperate. They all gotta be unemployed and single. Oh, the Rocket PP server. Bro, also imagine not, bro, I'm in the nether. I'm not gonna speed bridge. Also, aren't you on mobile, Rex? And you're a pedophile, so I think that kind of invalidates all claims you make. Just from here on out, Man, so wait, he saw the coast where my base was. Oh, I think I remember that, Seabass. Dude, I'm actually like remembering kind of where that was, like that situation now. Rex is on PC. I think he's still on mobile, I think, right now. On mobile, I speed bridge better than you. Actually, I heard somewhere, believe it or not, I remember hearing a long time ago, right, that mobile, if you get good at it, is actually like slightly worse than PC, right? For Bedrock PvP, right? Because I don't know how, but it's like some way, if you get extremely good at mobile, you can basically use it better than or you can like use it really good. And I guess it has something to do with like just the way mobile is laid out. There might be some loophole in kind of how it's used. I'm not too sure. I know speed bridging. Listen, I don't play mobile, but the few times I've had to log on for mobile, speed bridging, I've never really done it, but it's not actually too bad on mobile. The thing is though, I actually don't even see a need to speed bridge, bro. Like unless you're playing some like Bed Wars server where it's like ultra competitive and like everyone is just on your meat 24/7, there's actually no reason to speed bridge. Like speed bridging is kind of just something that's, I feel like, kind of irrelevant. You can bridge fast, and like I feel like there's a difference between like fast and efficient bridging and speed bridging. Speed bridging obviously is better, right? Like because I mean it's quicker, but like a more fast bridge, it gets the job done. There's not as much skill. There's a lot less risk where this is what I would consider a fast bridge, right? Or just a normal bridge. Like something like that, where it's just like, okay, though it's not an insanely, quick. It's not like speed bridging where it's like kind of automated, but it gets the job done. And speed bridging is only like what, like 20% faster. So I don't know. I don't really see a point in really getting good at perfecting speed bridging unless you're going to be competitive at Bed Wars anyway. Which, dude, I've seen Bed Wars on Java, bro, and like all these other servers. It actually looks like a living just nightmare to play on that. Like where, some dude like throws a piece of TNT, a fireball, and then like spins in a circle 3 times and like, does a satanic ritual and then boom, now you're dead like 1 second. It's like, it's like the same old playing Fortnite. It's like, would Fortnite be more fun if you're playing just around people that are normal people, or if you just join like the World Cup randomly? It's like the World Cup matches actually look so boring, bro, because it's like, it gets down to the final circle, and they all just huddle up in like this 1-by-1 little thing, and they're trying to shoot each other down. It starts to devolve from Fortnite to like chess. It's like trying to calculate which move is the best and how to do this the best. That at that point, that just seems stressful, So I don't know. I mean, I know that is a rant, and that's probably like you won't hear someone argue against speed bridging, but you will kind of hear me argue against it, Speed bridging overall, I don't see really a big necessity for it. And really also learning a lot of other PvP skills, because here's the thing. On Java, having PvP skill is important, right? On Bedrock, it's not. I feel like PvP skill on Bedrock is not even a thing. It's more so how good are you at accuracy and click rate. Because if you can click really fast, right, then that's already half the equation, right? You can already get a lot done there. And then on top of that too, if you're accurate with all your hits and everything, okay, well then yeah, now you're good, you know. So really on Bedrock, and especially for most PvP instances on Bedrock, like all you really got to do is just click fast and be accurate in your clicks. Which I can, I'll admit, I'm not a very accurate clicker. I kind of get a little crazy sometimes. But also, dude, having fire res or having like some like fire, protection, it is vital because that just obscures so much of your screen. You can't see crap, and it gets really annoying. So, all right, we got this glowstone, we got the torches, or okay, we got to remove these torches. I take this back. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? I guess we just replace this with glowstone, honestly. Okay, okay, I'm starting to see how we can kind of lay this out. All right, there we go. Bro, a joke I heard, right? Like, I know, like, no one cares, obviously, whatever. Like, oh, a joke, whatever. This may even be a side tangent. I feel like jokes now, there's not very many, and I'm saying that like I'm old, but jokes in general, I feel like, there's just very few where you can tell a joke and it's really funny, right? Obviously, you can, right, and this is what I mean about, like, more common jokes, because you can make a joke of a situation and that's funny. You can tell, like, a joke that matches with the situation and that's more like an on-the-spot situational thing, and it's clever, it's funny, it works. There's very few rehearsed, like, known jokes that I feel like are really just, like, can get you laughing or can kind of get you to think. And, the dad jokes work really well, but some of them I feel like are just too known. Now, like, obviously there's a lot, like, why couldn't the bicycle stand up? It was too tired. Horse walks into a bar, bartender says, why the long face? Stuff like that. It's funny, but at the same time, it doesn't really get it gets the brain working, but it doesn't really get you really, like, ecstatic and kind of more, like, giggity. Or, wait, giggity. Okay, well, bro, I'm not quagmire, bro. Just more, like, kind of upbeat, right? But here's a joke to tell, people. So you ask, and it doesn't have to be a dog, but you ask, if a dog and a pie cost got into a race, who do you think would win? Now, obviously, what is a pie cost, right? Well, you don't know what a pie. Oh, yeah, you actually do know what a pie cost is. They don't know what a pie cost is, and so that's the whole point of the joke, is to get them to say what is a pie cost. So if they say if they like repeat the question back and sound confused, just be like, yeah, a dog and a pie cost, right? You want to get them to just say what is a pie cost, and the second they say what is a pie cost, you say $6, or you could say even $5 or whatever, right? Wait, what do you say? Most ugly glowstone placement I've ever seen. I know, right, but wait, keep my stuff. You ain't. Oh, bro, I haven't even been looking at. I haven't chat didn't load in for me. On mobile, okay, wait, what's seen someone with autism and Down syndrome, epilepsy, bro. It's not even. What are you talking about, bro? It's LKG to bro. What? I don't. This glowstone's not even really like. Okay, anyways. Yeah, you get them to ask, dog and a pie cost. What does a pie cost? $6. It's a corny joke, but for me, and this is kind of, I feel like just my sense of humor. There's a lot of things where I got the broken sense of humor where I could just like hear a loud noise and be like, oh, funny or whatever. But really, I feel like a joke where it's like there's layers to it is really just the peak, right? Where you can kind of add some layers and you can get people thinking. That's where you can get, a joke, you can execute it pretty good. All right, so I did notice, yeah, this kind of cool. Okay, so CPAS was saying go check his country because it gets grief. Let's see. So let's do. Okay, so already, what griefs are we looking for? We're looking for holes, right? Or just random, just evidence of griefs, right? Stuff we didn't do, obviously. Not seeing anything so far. So, just on the main surface. I see, this was actually from the war with Paj, so this is, recent. And that was something else, honestly. You know, that wasn't really even wasn't really a like a grief per se. That was just an event we kind of did. Okay, we will clear these cobwebs. Well, I can't even speak. Notice anything missing? I actually don't notice anything missing right now. Those cobs are new. No, these cobs are not new, Seabass. They are like they've actually been here a minute. I saw them like last week. Okay. Unfinished house. Okay. I cleared all the ones. Bro, okay, well anyway, the cop that's like that probably just means Cyberfire was messing with someone, honestly. If that's the case. Because or was like, you know, attacking someone. Okay, so wait. Oh, I need to be taking advantage of these anvils, bro. Like this is just like 100 free anvils I could be using. You're gonna know my country more than me. Go back to me. What do you mean go back to me? Okay. I'm gonna check the coast. I'm gonna check the coast. So far, nothing. I thought there was actually like a build right here. I could be mistaken. Might have gotten cleared out. I don't know. It looks like there actually. I think there's a house missing. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it got griefed or if it was just removed. Uh, okay. Um, these aren't even holes. These are just beacon areas. But I don't even see what I'm looking for. Yeah, there is a house missing, but I don't know if Seabass is clearing that. A lot of the wall is missing and two house. Okay, two whole houses. And when was this, Seabass? Because yeah. Now that I think, yeah, okay, I do notice that. Um, I didn't know if those houses were cleared because you were just adding to the city or what was going on. Like I didn't. I kind of assumed it was just you because they looked very like cleanly just cut out, you know. Okay, the good old BDR, Barren Desert Republic, bro. This place has gotten so much abuse. I remember, you know, this was actually a good-looking town at one point, and then, dude, just this is what war does to a city. Like, there used to be villagers. I don't even know what this was, but, you know, clearly it's gone. Nuclear patch column? Okay. Yeah, there's already nuclear frogs. What's this say? Doesn't even say anything. Bro, this house was so many battles revolved around this house. This whole island is basically just a historical, like, you know, monument almost. I feel like really a lot came from this island. Rest in peace, the BDR main island. Missed but not forgotten. Alright. Could I buy 5 stacks? Okay, yeah. So a lot of, yeah, so when was this, though, Seabass? Let me get it in. You paying? What do you mean you paying? Oh, he's asking him if he's paying. Bro, I remember this. Wow. Yeah, if anyone didn't know, there was a lot of wars fought here, and this is definitely something. I remember Seabass building this on another server too, and we like got this on. I mean, I'm fixing griefs every day, but from what you're describing, Seabass, like you need to be reporting this stuff the second you get on, and the second the second you find out, like you need to report. When was I? You need to tell me when was I last on? When did you log on now? And then you need to say who you had seen on, who was on when you last logged off. I can check the logs and I can give you a list, right? As long as it wasn't, you know, like from midnight. They stole the beacon. Then why was the beacon not deny blocked? You're an admin, Seabass. That's the whole point of you being an admin is that you can deny block this crap. Okay, no, what you do, Seabass, is you like bring it up in a VC or some crap. You have not DM'd me about this, okay? And you have not done what I've told you to do in the sense of tell me when this happened, tell me, tell me when exactly it happened, you logged on, all that. If it was denied, then you should have replaced it. Bro, find these DMs where you said the beacon was stolen. Or well, oh yeah, it's like a hacked account now. Oh well. When did you DM me about it though? How many lanterns do I have? Oh yeah. I'm getting sleepy now. After you accused me, I did accuse you of duping. Oh, okay. Oh, we can place this on the wall. Ooh. Guess I'm gonna have to do that then. Okay. You know, just put lanterns to kind of limit the snow in general. We'll get some work done to the USSR. We need to be improving the Soviet Union. Which, like, technically, you know, as even though this country is called the USSR, this is probably one of the most capitalist countries we have on the server. Because, like, every country, you know, they kind of they do this thing where they just split everything between their members. You know, no hesitation. Here's my wallet. You know, let's you know kind of kid everyone out. Bro, the USSR is the most like grind for it yourself. You know, like set up shops. You know, be an entrepreneur. You know, it's like it's honestly kind of funny though because it's named the USSR after like the most infamous like communist country. Levi, can I buy a shulker of gunpowder? Bro, I actually am like so low on gunpowder myself. I don't have a gunpowder farm, which I need to get one, but I don't I manufacture a lot of stuff. Gunpowder's not one of them though. I need to though, so I can up my netherite mining. Because for bro, what do you mean ew poor? You're trying to buy gunpowder off of me. Like, bro, how do you get a coal be poor? And you're over here like, I remember when you were getting invaded and you were accepting my charity of trying to give you kits and crap. Like, bro, don't even act like ill poor. You don't got the money to defend your own nation, bro. Be quiet. If you have a farm, then why are you buying gunpowder off people? Then fix it, Rex. Oh my god. Retard, bro. All I get my gunpowder off of is just, I go to the one in Afghanistan, kind of sit there, get a few stats, get all I need, and then I go back. Not saying, I will say, there has been some stuff I rant about not grinding for it through a farm. If it's denied, then tell me about it, and I can fix it. Like, bro, this is what I mean. Y'all just sit here and, like, these problems accumulate, and I'm not told about them. And I can't fix them if I'm not really told about them, and I'm not given exact, like, specs on the problem. Also, when you mean, like, yeah, your beacon was stolen, Seabass, I'm pretty sure I told you to deny block it, and I don't think you responded to me. Like, I'm pretty sure you didn't tell me it was deny blocked. If it was deny blocked, then that means either A, an admin stole it, which is really bad, or B, someone got, like, pistons and crap. Like, how was the whole thing just gone? Because if so, then what you need to do is encase it in Bedrock or something. Like, I'd rather pay bro, bro, you're an actual idiot, Rex. Stupid, like an actual retard, but can I... Oh, yeah, that's, like, not even really considered a physical... Yeah, I made this... Actually, kind of stupid. I can't even really put lanterns on a lot of this stuff. I mean, I kind of can, like, right here, but it doesn't really light it up that good. It only provides a little light. You're just mad because Seabass is better? I'm just mad because you're an idiot, right? What gunpowder farm is deny blocked anyways? Like, which one are you even talking about, Rex? There's no gunpowder farm in Germany anyways, I don't think. If there is, it's probably like, or just if it's the one I'm thinking about, that one really didn't even work anyways. That wasn't even really a gunpowder farm. That was just the Afghan farm. You idiot, bro. That's not even in your country. Oh my gosh. Okay, the Afghan farm. First of all, was oh wow, we're lighting this up a lot. Don't tell me I'm already out of lanterns. Is there more? Oh, that's so dumb. Anyways. But yeah, no, back to what I was saying. The Afghan farm was whatchamacallit. I think we fixed it. I got it working. I don't know when the last time you checked it was. If I go to it and it's fixed, you owe me a stack of emeralds, alright? Stack of emerald blocks. If I go there and it's fixed. How much you want to bet? Because I fixed it recently. I got it up and running. And it's because I think the trident was missing. There was some stuff that had been like blown up. Or whatever, and I remember I went there and I fixed it. Giga might have fixed it, but bro, what do you mean, Giga? I fixed it. But I'm saying I don't think it's still broken. let's see. Oh my gosh, Rex. Would you look at this? Oh my god. What? Oh my, that's a creeper. No way, Rex. I fixed this thing over a week ago, bro. I fixed this thing over a week ago, bro. You have not been there, and it's been more than a couple of days, bro. What do you mean? I am getting stuff. What are you talking about? Bro. I did fix this thing, bro. Y'all ain't giving me no credit. This thing is actually kind of fast, too. I'm not even gonna lie. Or not like kind of fast, but it's actually not bad, you know? But the only danger is if you're not Afghani, AFK in here is kind of a little dangerous. Because someone could just bop you. Bro, what do you mean? I fixed this from scratch, Rex. No tutorial, no nothing. Came in here, fixed it from scratch. It's really not that hard. Say Giga fix it again, bro, and I'm timing you. I'm putting you in the corner, bro. I'm putting you in the timeout corner. I dare you to say it again, bro. Exactly. You won't, Rex. Because you know I fixed it. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, for a lot of gunpowder farms, you're supposed to actually stand, like, almost this far back, and it works more optimally. Let me take a bite out of the ice. Let's see. I want to find where, like, the most optimal place to be is, because each gunpowder farm actually has, like, a sweet spot you can stand at. If you didn't know that. Oh, no, he said Giga again. He said Giga again. Put user in timeout. Ha ha. Wait, what? Bro, reading message deleted. Put user in timeout 10 minutes. Get a 10-minute timeout, Rex. Get a 10-minute timeout. Alright, but anyways, sorry, yeah. So, yeah, this farm is actually kind of good, I'm not gonna lie. That's 32 gunpowder. I really don't need it. I'll just put it up in here for whoever needs it. But alright, we'll fly back and continue what we were doing. This won't be a long stream. I got One Piece to catch up on. I got, snacks to eat. I got stuff to do. But I do want to say, countries have been improving quite a bit, Like, a lot more stuff has been, people have been getting on top of it, right? And I feel like especially with the USSR, we've been cleaning up a lot more. I mean, there used to just be a lot of broken crap right here. There actually was a village right here. You didn't know that? Village was obviously, grief to bits. It's all gone now. I completely removed all the griefs, completely removed all that, smoothed and polished this. So it's definitely a lot nicer walking through here. There used to be a gigantic, like, gaping hole. That's not here. There was, like, a floating house. I do need to fix this, because this right here is kind of an abomination. I'm still, kind of debating what I want to salvage and what I don't. I don't even know what this was. Half of it is in Jungo's territory, though, so it's like, I don't even have jurisdiction to fix half of this stuff, but, yeah, I don't know exactly how much of this town I want to fix. I can't even really tell what it was. I could do a reconstruction effort. I really don't know what this was, though, so it may have to be tossed. That building survived. Let me show these guys. But yeah, I just generally need to smooth out the road here. This building needs to, or actually, it doesn't need to go, it's fine. This building is fine. I need to, actually, there is a platform under this, I think, and it's kind of covered up by the snow. Fix this, like, yeah, there's still a lot left to go, but overall, countries have been doing a pretty good job at improving, in my opinion. And at, like, kind of cleaning up their act almost in a lot of ways, which I think is a good thing, I feel like we need that. We need more responsible countries. So, what do I want to do here? Yo! I just thought of a crazy idea. Oh my, hold on. I'm going to go in creative real quick. Let's look at the menu. What light blocks do we have, right? I mean, frog lights are just too expensive. You know, crying obscene, that's not really a light block. Maybe shroom lights, but shroom lights almost look a little too, like, organic, almost. Glowstone, you know, it looks good, but it can be tacky because it's overused. I would not mind investing in sea lanterns. I actually used all the sea lanterns I had for this project. And then what other, like, light blocks? Like, stuff that emits light. Dude, I just realized, what if, hold on. I'm gonna remove this right afterwards, right? I just want to place this here to kind of get an idea of what this would look like. Imagine I put the rings around this thing and I make them out of light blocks. So hold on. Like, let me real quickly just kind of do this. And I'll remove it afterwards, I promise, because I know people are going to complain if I do this in creative or whatever. So it will be removed, but just to real quickly kind of see how this looks. Let's see from the bottom. Oh, that looks sick. Oh my gosh, hold on. And can we get a night view from the outside? Does that change anything? Because I know there's sometimes slabs. Okay, it doesn't really light the outside. It doesn't leak into the outside. But I think this does look good, and especially if this was like a UN world government kind of building. You walk in, you look up at the ceiling. There could be stained glass. There could be whatever. You just see all the rings decked out with lights. You know, it could come down in here too. There's like the banners on the walls of each country. Oh my gosh. That is a good idea. Ooh, 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 ooh. Bro, I just gave like a villain laugh right there. I'm still debating whether or not I want to do glowstone though. Hold on. Let's see real quick. You know, we can actually do a little experiment. Hold on. We can do a little experiment. And this will kind of, it may take longer to type the command than actually do it, but hold on, let's see. /fill, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and then we'll go, like, you know, negative, negative. Oh, whoops. I am butchering this command up bad. And then, okay, wait, sorry, so negative and negative /fill /fill, no, it's sea lanterns replace, okay, yeah, C underscore lantern replace glowstone. Okay, hold on. Let's run this command again. Okay. Alright, let's see how sea lanterns look from the bottom. Oh, I feel like that actually almost looks even better. Dude, that, you know, imagine having this thing like decked out with sea lanterns. Oh, that would be good. Oh, that would be amazing. So I think that's actually what I might do. You know, buy some sea lanterns, and yeah, just like fill the entire ring of this thing with the sea lanterns and then kind of set that up. Oh, that's going to look sick when it's done. I'll say, wait, hold on. Sea lantern. Wait, okay. Air. I'll just do air. Air replace sea lantern. Bro, how did I spell air wrong? So dumb, bro. Alright, there we go. Okay, so that actually was a pretty good experiment, I think, to just look and see, like, generally. I think I might do that, actually, honestly. Obviously, I mean, okay, what's that? Obviously, I think this thing is coming along. Lighting those towers up, you know, is going to be a little better. If anyone has any suggestions about kind of lighting up the outside of this, too, it's going to look good. I'm planning on putting a big, like, world government flag at the very top of the tower. Just to, you know, the USSR flags are here to kind of show the territory, and then the world government flags are just kind of there, you know, just generally show what the point of the building is, I feel like. But, overall, yeah, this thing looks sick. I feel like it really does look sick. It's, a long time coming. You know, I've delayed this project. I've, kind of had a lot of hesitations here. I've even thought about scrapping it, selling it. I'm glad I'm continuing with it though. But all right, I guess here is where I'm gonna go and end the stream. I think we had a pretty good stream. We got a lot done. We were kind of productive. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. I will see you guys later. Peace out.